Welcome back from the dead, little buddy. I'd like it if you would stop doing this. This is the second time now. Oh, yeah, you're cooking here. Yeah. Not quite yet. Burrito the lamb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Eddie. 7, that's it. You guys are all looking mint. Let's see how this is going. Hey guys. So I left Carrie inside. She's got that little dude on her lap. He's actually recovering pretty good right now. We did something we've never done before, which is salt water type solution. You inject it into their belly or their abdomen, and it's supposed to resuscitate them. Well, it took that lamb from the stages where they were gonna die, where he was gonna die, to he's actually alive now. So we're gonna check these guys. 2 is good. 2 is good. Oh my lord! Hi. That one's stuck behind there. And your girl's good. Hey Coda, I gotta see if she's cleaned out here. So, how's your little one doing there? Yeah. I need the light. She's cleaned out good too. So that's her little lamb. She's doing good. Everybody in here is looking mint except for her son again. We just, what's up? We just don't think she's got, for some reason, something's going on with the milk on this one side. It's producing, but just not enough. So with their own private eats, she might start ramping up production. But everybody else is looking solid. Hey Joyous, Jake, please be. Where'd my glove go? Okay, back at this. How do I get to the barn over here? I'll talk about these little guys, which was our not good day of the thing last night. Where is Noelle? Oh, there she is. She's eating. We're looking solid, dudes. Cassie had a late night too with us. Hey, Brocephs. All right, here's what. How's this guy? Oh, you guys. Hey. Okay, so this is the one here last night or yesterday that was going into, we thought, labor early or in the morning, but wasn't actively showing signs of pushing or anything like that, or no water bag or anything. And there was a reason for that. So there's a thing called a water baby, which is basically a lamb that's malformed and not alive. So it doesn't have the positioning right to come out. It's just basically like a jelly type lamb. It's really not good. Something happened in utero in development. So she had her the lamb, you know, went for dinner. She was running around screaming. This one was going into lamb at the same time. So we had both these two here in the back side of the barn hey buddy, at a certain sorry. So anyway, these two, she was going into labor earlier, but we didn't think that she was actively in labor. No signs of active labor, so there's this thing. But what it was a water baby. So she had broke her water sac there and dumped the baby there, and it was dead. It never had a chance to take a breath. It was dead like months back. It never, whatever. But, so she popped her lamb out. She had her little black girl here, and that one was a hung lamb, so it was a head only. We didn't feed the dogs when we did chores, so what ended up happening is the dogs, when they don't eat at a reasonable time, they end up being chaotic and running around. The snow blizzard that came had these horses crazy and running around. So we had the dogs running around like crazy, barking at the horses. We had the ewes running from like here all the way, running around screaming because they knew one of them had had a lamb and the other one was lambing, and they're running around screaming, and there was fluid back here from the water sack, so they're running everywhere. The dogs are, it's a freaking blizzard coming down. It's a freaking nightmare. I'm trying not to swear because, you know, she ended up, by the time we have to watch the dogs when they're eating. So Cassie eats on one side, Jake eats on the other side, and then we have to make sure Cassie doesn't jump this and come and beat the crap out of Jake for his food. So we have to, one of us has to stay there. With the hung lamb running around, the ewe with the hung lamb running around, we can't catch her to pull the lamb because she's running everywhere looking for the baby. The other one is trying to like find her baby and screaming. So as one would run, the other one would run. Eventually we got the dogs done. And then by the time we got to her, she had actually managed to pop this little lamb out right here. So we're like, okay, the hung lamb is dealt with, done. If she has another one, we're going to leave her. Let's get into her and see what else she might have going on, because that water baby is always something funkety. So we reached in and we pulled him out. He's doing okay, don't worry about that. So that's all she had, but thankfully we were able to get him. But she was so fixated on that lamb that hit the ground that she wasn't focusing on that lamb. So he's getting cold. Well, she's not licking him off because they're right beside each other, because... So we're like, okay, and then I reached back in after this guy, no other lamb. I'm like, done, deal with her, and then we could focus on her. Trying to focus on her, we pulled Hism was next. So we're like, okay, well, we got a lamb. No, we pulled her, that's right, we pulled her out. So we were like, okay, let's get into this one and see if she's got a lamb. The hung lamb, who knows, that could have been there, like, this all happened in a period of like an hour. So that hung lamb, there could be another one. Pull the other lamb. We pulled that red coat girl right there. And okay, now she's got two. And it's like, okay, I'll just go in and see if there's another one. So I reach in and I can feel Hism. Hism is positioned right, but I can't get him out without really struggling too much on her. And we're trying to keep her from stealing one of those two lambs and focusing on her lamb. So we're like, okay, she'll have this guy because he's positioned right. No big deal. So she has him, and Carrie just takes that lamb and gives it to her with her boy. So now she's got twins, and she has twins. She technically had triplets. She technically had twins, but one was a stillborn. Then we had to fight with this guy because he got so chilled while we're dicking around with all of this that he started to freeze up. So Carrie just sat here with him in the coat and dried him off in her coat and dried him off for a good, I think we were out here for, 6 hours, getting him warmed up and getting these lambs all set up and warmed up, getting him all taken care of, getting this pen all built here good enough to get them out of the blizzard that's currently happening. These girls, thankfully, were quick and fast and up, and they're nursing and everything's good. Good udders. She's got good udders. I gotta clean the afterbirth out. It's kind of... Something happened. She had some sort of infection or something going on, or sickness, or who knows, dietary thing. Something went on with her. We'd have to... But we finally got him going. We used that little hand milker, the Utterly Easy. We milked out her one side, got him colostrum. And then it took him another hour to figure out how to stand and nurse because he's kind of stubborn. I think there's a little bit of developmental issues going on because whatever got the water baby might be affecting him slightly. So he's got a really heavy coat on. He's got a coat on. Nay's got a coat on. They're a little bit colder here just because they're by the door. But that was... And then as we're getting these guys finished and we're going up to get the waters, that's when Dakota started to lamb. And we're like, okay, we're out here for another 2 or 3 hours. So we got Dakota done. Dakota did it all on her own. We're good there. And then we've been back and forth checking these guys. Every couple like hour or two. I think I just an hour come out and check them, get a few minutes of sleep and check. But we've been watching that little guy Carrie's taking care of in the house right now, and at 2 or 5, I can't remember times right now, he was just lying comfortably, and then Carrie went out at 6 or 6:30 and he's flat on his side and he's hypothermic, and he was doing that thing where the lamb's heads tweak up over their back. So she did a intrapineal, I don't know words right now, injection, which has taken a needle of salt or sugar water and sticking it into the intestine, abdominal wall area. I'm not going to tell you the exact. And you inject this salt water solution, sugar water solution, and glucose solution, we'll say. And it's supposed to jack their energy up for hypothermic lambs, because you can't give milk to hypothermic lambs because it'll shock their system and kills them. So, and then we've been working on him for the past 4 or 5 hours at this point now. He's finally up to 38 degrees. He's pooping really good. His bowels are working. He's got head control where he can lift his head and look around, and he's not like doing this with his mouth agape. So everything's coming. It's just day 3, day 4 has been chaos, absolute chaos. So we're thinking some of the Lizzie or Tilly might move over into the playpen, because her girls, you can see they're little jumping beans, and as long as we don't get weather like we had last night, they should be cool. I have to feed these guys, but I can't remember what I'm doing here. I need a half a flake for those dairies over there. Oh, and the utterly easy thing, we had struggled with it on the mama in the back, whose little fella's up at the house, but we think that's just because she doesn't have the production on that one side. It's not mastitis, she just isn't producing for some reason. I don't know why. I think if we just start getting her diet up, she might. But yeah, that was last night and this morning. I'm waiting for these guys. They might work their way out on their own, and then I can feed. They'll get their hay in here. I'll go around and do the boys' hay up top. I'll do this barn, and then I'll do their oats and hay out here if they come out. But yeah, it was a fun night. I think I might try and push these guys out so we can get done feeding, because it's getting nice and sunny now. So, oh my gosh, that did not go as smooth as I'd hoped. I didn't quite get as many out as I'd wanted, so they messed up a bit of the hay, and then because I had to feed the barn, it took longer to get the other guys in, so I ended up having to feed a bit more hay than I wanted, just to keep everybody from pushing, because they push the hay all down the hill. That's kind of the problem with this feeder, is they push it down. So I will address that in the future. Probably putting little barricades across everywhere there's a post on here, so they can't push it all down. But by the time I got everybody fed, I had to throw an extra flake in there and then an extra couple flake of oats up there, just so everybody had what they had. And then I brought in some of the big pile there, and then another pile here, and added an extra flake up there. And it doesn't hurt. So 1 or 2 of them were a little bit thinner. So I gotta go in and rescue my little buddy. He's flipped his jacket around. He's moved, but he's flipped his jacket. So we're gonna get his jacket flipped and get him up, because he's a trooper. Big stretch, big shake. Hey, full belly, warm lamb. How's this guy? Looking good. You love your babies. These 2 are troopers. You can back up. He knows where the milk bar is. He's a good boy. Yeah. No, you don't come with me. You stay in there. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta lock this gate up, because she will bust it open trying to take dogs out. These dairies are really good at squaring up dogs. So he's doing good now. He's up and milky and wandering and stretching, and brother's up. So I just got to finish the playpen. We're going to have to start renaming these pens. So mamas are going to move from here to the playpen, where the newbies, that shouldn't be called newbies anymore, they've been here long enough to now be whatever. Friday should come out of that playpen, because her and Fearless can be together now. I think she's weaned him out enough. But these mamas here, as they lamb, and after every 3 or 4 days, because all freight trains are seasoned moms, after every 3 or 4 days they should be able to move into there. And if we have to, we'll just close off the front of that. The word is escaping me right now. The wood and tin sheep go in. They don't get the din din. I don't know what that's called, man. That thing. We can put a plywood up, because I got tons right there, and that'll make it more cozier. Let's get these kiddos fed. playpen time. So they're fed now. I just had to come and grab my word hand socks. I don't remember what they're called. Because wait, what? I don't know. Oh, I was gonna hope to work on the tractor today and finish. I gotta just reset the timing or the body on the injection pump, because to get it on I had to tweak it and unbolt the 3 bolts on it to move the head of the actual pump, so it's out by like a degree or 2 of timing, so I just gotta clock it back. And then the timing cover and the timing cover and the what's up?
I got it barricaded on my chair.
Oh, everybody's fed. It's everybody's fed and looking good.
Okay, how's Coda? Is she good?
She's cleaned out. He's doing good though?
He's just sleeping. It's up to him. I checked his temperature and it's up to the 39, like right.
Okay, so temperature's up and he's pooped a bunch, so
it's up to him now. So.
I definitely don't think I'm working on the tractor, because I got to do the timing cover, the hydraulic gear, and then I've got to just rotate the head on the fuel pump, and I'm like, no, not today.
Yeah, I really feel bad for Maya, but I don't think I can
do training today.
Well, I might be able to. If Woody's okay doing it, I could get her there. I just don't think I could actually.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could leave today, because it still looks like Queen Bea and Noelle might be next. You know, they're eating, but yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it all depends on still what's happening with those, because the way the slamming's gone, it's not been the.
This one's been a little bit. It was easy, and then it went not easy.
And well, last year was just like push button, and it's like, oh, this is nice, and this one's like, yep, nope.
No. These guys here with all their pulling and stuff, they were a lot nicer than that, except for the C-section made it. But at least we got Eddie and yeah.
We got Eddie and the mama, so.
He's just so tired. Well, little guy didn't make it. That don't look right. That does not look right. But he passed away. There was something going on with his lungs, we think. But we did everything we could with him. We hit him with everything, but this is looking a little dark. We're going to do a necropsy on him later to find out what was going on. So, unfortunately, we tried everything. We got his temperature up. We tubed him. We did that intra-belly thing. He was a little lamb burrito. Can't really say we didn't throw, like, we threw everything at him, and he was comfortable. He just basically was breathing, and then he wasn't. Like, that's how it went. So, but we want to find out what was going on. But that said, doesn't mean we have to stop looking after these guys and see what's going on. Noelle, what are you doing, you little house? Noelle, you're looking like a house in there. You're looking like a house in a house. Hi, Queen Bea. Hi, house. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Hey, this is the one we gotta keep an eye on. This is the sister. Hello, you two. And where's your two? Oh, we're in the bed. Okay. That looks adorable. Hey, girlie. I'm gonna jump in here in a minute. I'm gonna go check the other guys out quick here. Hey, buddy. Oh, sisters. I gotta fix these blankies. You and your blankie. I know a better way to go. Oh, bored. Hey, buddy. This thing is a little bit too big for you, isn't it? There we go. Better? Okay. Hey. Okay, you need to come here. Hey. I mean, these work good for keeping them warm, but there we go. Just caught in your leggy there. There we go, Trouble. Doing okay there, man? Sweet. Oh, big stretch, my dude. Oh, he's a chinky. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Hey, brother. Yeah, cutie patootie. Can I have your clothes? Can I have the Emperor's new clothes? Getting his drink on. Sweet. All right, everybody else is looking good. I'm gonna go check that little... Look at this guy. Oh, he wants to bounce, doesn't he? Oh, that's cute. So I think the work on them did really good this morning. Last night, I don't know. But I'm just gonna go check that little lady out. The sister of the guy that passed. And get an idea what the heck's going on here for the rest of the day, I suppose. Well, I guess it's just checking sheep. We're not doing much else. Oh, Noelle's out of here. She's up top. Okay. How you doing, sister? How's this other... You know, the guy did drink that down. I don't think that udder's in the best of shape, maybe. How's she feeling here? She feels full. No, I want the girl. I want the girl. Hey, sweetheart. I want the sister. The little girl, please. She's warm. She's full. That side feels good. We might have to work that other side out. Okay, she seems good. I might have to check that other udder on the other side. I don't think she drinks out of it. Because it's looking a little bit locked. Well, it's not too bad. It's not bad, really. Huh. I'll get Carrie's second opinion. It's always a good thing. That's a good little lady, Dakota. Wait a minute. Somebody's chittering down here. Hello? Who's this? Queen Bea, are you? Yeah. My dear Queen. How you doing? I just have to keep checking everybody. Turn your butt around. We have started on the Queen Bee. How many lambs do you think she's got? Where the freaking heck is your door? It's okay, Queen. Your two are back there. Oh, she's right tucked in there. I can see her. Hi. She's right there. I can see her. You're fine. Okay, Queen, I gotta go check the other guys, okay? Oh, my knee. So you guys want to know, Queen Bee was one of the first of these guys we called the pumpkins. They all came with a big group of ewes that were like really large. Her mom's name was Mop, and she was like big like this. And she was one of triplets that came from Mop, but Mop didn't have the udders to look after 3. So in this pen, exactly like this, I think I got pictures of her just as a little tiny baby. She was the bottle monster, and her brother was Badger. He was really cutie, and her other brother was Guernsey. But they both went off to become rams. I'll have to let Carrie know Queen Bee's going. This is the one we were concerned about, but she's a negative. How's our little man doing back here? Look at him. Hi, bud. Every time I come in here, you get up to say hi. Oh, stumbly mumbly. Oh, he's such a big boy. Oh, a little bit of pizzle there. Sweet. Brother's doing good. So this pallet barn has lambed out. We have done probably a couple hundred lambs, probably a couple hundred ewes in that thing. So one of the first, it was probably the third structure on here after that we built. The house was already here, the shop was already here, but this shed, that shed, and then we built this and drug it into position. So this cost us a grand total of the plywood sheeting on the roof, the hinges and the hardware to open and close that door. Everything else was scrap wood and pallets that we'd got. So it's gonna be a weird day when that thing's gone, but we'll just replicate another structure like that right here. So I'm gonna just check the time on the phone and then go tell Carrie we're lambing again. So Carrie got a good nap. I have trouble sleeping during the day. My brain doesn't shut off, and I think I gotta do stuff even though I'm dead tired. So it is a struggle. So I think checking the lungs first, eh? That whole area is way too dark around the lungs and everything.
He was down this side down when he passed.
Was he really? Because he was facing the window that way. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, so it could be blood build up. Okay. There isn't a lung on this side. He's missing a lung. Like, there's part of one right there. There's barely one right there. His lungs were malformed.
Yeah.
I think. There's part, yeah, his lungs are way too small for him. And his heart is way too large.
They're dark. Like, I mean, I know
there's a lot of blood in there. So, there's something internally wrong with his...
He was
never meant to be. Because these lungs should be, like, yeah, they're deflated right now. But, like, you should have it almost the same size as this side here. And that heart is huge. And he did, look at the size of it.
Yeah. It looks like it's not. I'm gonna cut that heart out.
There you go. That's all his heart and lungs right there. So that's your heart. He's missing.
They were not in the right side. They were all on one side.
Well, no, he's missing one of the lobes. The white on these edges, and then this lobe coming out there.
This one's not even formed.
This part's not even formed. Yeah, that's the heart there, eh?
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like. It also looks like it's not quite...
It doesn't look terrible, but you see this white on the edges, and then that one is not formed right. Look at this, that's his lung. See, this part of his lung, though, there's some damage there.
Yeah.
So, lungs.
He wasn't formed right. It looks like he has a hole. Feels like he has a hole in the heart.
We didn't poke it, did we?
No, I don't think so. I mean, no, it doesn't look. It doesn't look sliced. Like, look.
Yeah, it looks intact. Oh, That would explain why there's so much fluid in there.
Yeah, because look,
Yeah.
we didn't cut that.
No. Huh.
Because there was a sack around that I broke off.
Oh, yeah.
I think he had a hole in the heart and a deformed lung. At least the fluid, my dextrose was in the right spot.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, I'm glad
You didn't kill him.
No.
No, it's his lungs weren't formed, and we kind of thought that as we were with him more.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably.
He wasn't meant to
Okay.
be part of this world. He knew love at the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
He was warm. He didn't go out cold.
No. You got your dextrose into the right spot. There was no issues with that.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. It was the first time we did it, so.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm not sure if it will even make it to YouTube because, well, blood. But we just necropsied our little fellow that passed this morning. And what we found looked like his lungs hadn't fully formed. I think it's the last 2 weeks or so is when the lungs start to form or fully get to the point where they need to be used. If I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, comments there. So it sort of matches how he was acting at the end. So he was warm, he had a full belly, he had good poopies going, he had thiamine and selenium, and he had dextrose on his, like, everything that we could do. Carrie gave him that dextrose shot, and there's a foot. Oh, that's a big foot. Okay, but I'm not sure if we can put it on YouTube. I don't even think if we can gray it out, we can put it on YouTube because it's like opening up a body and stuff. So I don't think so. So last time I did try anything sort of like that, it basically banned the videos. So you can say you can put these little gray round circles and you can change the sepia or whatever of the video. It tends to not work. YouTube's AI is really stupid. And because we're not big and famous, you can't really pull some strings. So I'll do what I can do, but I doubt it'll make it. So, but Carrie also wanted to confirm that she did that dextrose shot, that it went in the right location, and she did good on that. So I think she was afraid she might have killed him by accident, but she did not. It was the rules of nature. Next. We were supposed to start getting more jugs together, but we got something going. Kate, what the heck? She said, there you are. Hi, Heather. Oh, yeah. Freight train. Freight train. You're too efficient, my man. Well, they've moved quite a bit from where we got them, eh? All right. I'll try and set up as many jugs in here as we can, eh? Hey, guys. Set up that lumber. Doesn't matter where it goes. Maybe put it up about here. Because the plywood will go down. We should put the plywood up first. Or do you want to? We can lift the plywood over.
Yeah.
Let's seal that up so we can build jugs and stuff. So if I remember correctly, I think we'll start in that corner, come out and go into the pen or into the corner there. I'll get some of the ones in front. that should set up 3 there. Okay?
Yep.
So I'm gonna close, set something up in the middle there somehow. Hey girls, girl and boy, girl and boy.
Girl and boy.
All right. So Coda's moving here, right?
Yeah.
Coda and then Queen Bee's moving here. That'll give us 1 free one in here.
Yeah.
And 2 immediately or the center aisle, but there's potential for 2 more in there or 3 more in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll free up a lot of space. And the other option is too for this barn is just throw a piece of plywood across there in the whole middle.
Yeah.
So there's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's technically 5 free areas to stick a ewe and a lamb under cover. So that should cover us for tonight and probably just tonight at the rate these girls are going. So those are all bedded. Mint is sauce. Okay, so we'll get feed into every one of those. The boys are done. We'll get hay into that one, that one, that one, that one, that one.
So, 1, 2,
5.
So,
There'll be 5 in there. Just over a flake. Or a flake.
yeah, a flake. And
If it's a thick flake. We'll see the thickness of the flake because some of them are big. What I just gave the boys was huge. And then we'll let everybody out here to attack the oats that are out here. And then we'll move Coda and Queen Bee. Chaos, man. Huh?
Queen Bee and Coda.
Queen Bee and Coda, okay.
And then we'll feed
The mom's in here. And then we'll
and then
do this feeder, yeah. And then the main mama's over there, and then we've got to start on waters because the new mamas all need water.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going into the night now with 1, 2, 3 prefab jugs, pretty much. Like just put a panel in and close a gate and they're done. And 1 more that just needs to have a little bit of moving around, but not a big deal. So it's not going to be struggling to build jugs in the middle of the night. We just have to finish waters, and then these lambs need their creep feed. I honestly have no idea where I'm thinking here because Carrie got a nap earlier, but like I said, I can't really sleep in the day, so I'm just going on. I don't know. Brain is not working so good. Oh, water's right. I think that's what we're doing now.